Speaking of staying up late, I was up until 1 a.m. last night because I was trying to write, even though my brain was too tired to write. And that's kind of how that charisma post happened. I kind of threw my hands in the air and said, you know what? Chase is a bean. I am not obligated to write more angst at this hour of the night for his post about how he is a good bean and dad powers.
Yeah, depressed sunshine death house. Nobody to know.
Less.
I actually started writing D&D stats for my character, which is hilarious. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons in my life, really.
That site is very handy.
Yeah, it is.
Because sometimes it's just very hard. You know what a D&D stat will basically let you do or not do, but it's sometimes hard to picture like how does that work overall on a person versus can I do this one thing or can I not versus what is their ability overall.
Yeah. Now, whereas with Ivy, she hasn't got a stat higher than 17 or lower than 12.
I That seems about like average. I think that's a good little. That's actually a really good middle ground. I ended up giving what I did when I was first assigning the Lord stats is I just kind of slapped them on wherever it sounded like it fit, and then I calculated them up, and I with the goal of evening them out so they were all even for them, just so I could have some sort of. And it turns out that all but two of them had a total of 84 right off the bat. I had accidentally, or maybe they just were balanced, and it just showed. So then but that's actually part of the reason why Marvin's wisdom stat ended up being a 10, because his was actually at 82. Um, and then I think I had to tweak Chase's a little bit. Um, but everyone else's, Jameson, Jackie, and Sneeplestein were all at 84. And I was like, well, that's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't added mine up because I've done Ivy, Gus, Max, and Charles. Seems a little pointless to do Yara and
Yeah,
Alex
they're
because
small.
they're so young.
It's like sorting like really small kids into Hogwarts houses. Like you don't know.
Yeah. I mean, because technically, Yara's only like 3 years old.
Bless them. Must be so hard. Like just kind of popping into existence in the middle of puberty at like and you're like in the most like poor
I've
bean.
never had that.
Can you imagine?
I mean, I do plan on writing that along with Tandeli.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it must be how it feels if like you had amnesia around that age. Like I'm sure there's actual people who have gone through that, but it's so weird to think about.
Yeah.
Like no other memories or anything to go off of.
Yeah. I was thinking that Tandeli would have like a system for because changelings is quite rare and a bit
Oh yeah.
yeah, a bit of an issue. So I think there'll be mages who would make it their focus to try and find changelings to get them to safety.
Mhm. Oh, that's sweet. Like that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
That's cool. I like that. And like it's one of those sort of like that's it's heartwarming to think about like how there'd be people who would literally dedicate their entire lives to helping someone, which is I guess what the watch does. But at the same time, you think about it in the context of just this isn't an overarching big bad enemy. This is just a small instance of systematic um, discrimination, and
Yeah.
it's like I don't know. That's heartwarming. That's cool. Oh my gosh, I'm still internally grateful that you basically made Tandeli from the ground up because that would have been so much research that I would have had. Like I do intend to get into the Sanders sides eventually, but I would not have had the context or anything to kind of give it the depth you did.
Um. Yeah. Combination help.
I just realized that there's someone in the chat, heaven knows how long ago, whose name I don't recognize, asked me, "Do I have a six pack?" Um, no, I don't. Beatsaber does not make you that fit. I'm sorry.
That's dealing with the wrong kind of muscles, I think.
Yeah, That's shoulders and basically shoulders and calves, and that's it
Yeah.
from all the squatting. Although Sean squats too much. Sean, you don't need to squat that much. There's this one song where it's really it's poorly mapped. It's just very badly mapped, with so many obstacles, and they're really quite unfair. But it's a song that I really like. It's Ezio's Family from Assassin's Creed, and it's the only. And so I every so often I'll try it, and I can just, because of how many times I've tried it, I still haven't beaten it yet, because you have to basically memorize where all of the thing obstacles are, and you're basically squatting the whole time, doing like shifting back and forth. But I can squat for ages now because of that stupid song. I could just sit in a squat and just kind of be like, "Yep, I'm here now," because of how it's like these are not the muscles I expected to build while doing this. But okay.